Oh, Dragon Quest, eh? Such a great series. Welcome everyone. This is Jay from the GamebustersUK, and it's time for time for RPGs. I said I'm going to move on to RPGs again, and it's time. Might be my favorite RPG actually, like to date so far. Dragon Quest VIII: The Journey of the Cursed King. Such an amazing game. We're gonna go press start. Okay, I've been meaning to get to this LP for quite a while, and we're finally here. And I can definitely say that this is my favorite Dragon Quest RPG. And I've played a fair amount of RPGs, and I still think this might be my favorite. And I'm sure I'll get into my opinions as we go through, gushing over how amazing it is. Now, I know there is the 3DS version, but two things. One, I don't have it. Two, I didn't have a good means of recording it, and I grew up with the PS2 version, so I wanted to do it anyway. What I did want to do possibly is to do like a comparison, because I know there is differences in the 3DS version. You've also got extra party members. I know that for a fact. So I may like mention things that I know of, but I haven't played through it because I don't have it, so I can't specifically tell you guys. But I just want to put that out, that there is an updated version on the 3DS that people can play, because you know not everyone obviously played this on the PS2. And this is my first Dragon Quest game. But anyway, let's see if we've got any space. So we're gonna put our name. I was gonna put like GBUKJ, but I'm just gonna put my actual name. So when we get like actual cutscenes, because they're all in-game. And I love the graphics. Like I love the style. And you may recognize the style again as we get into it. I have a lot to say about this game. So you know, if you're a big RPG fan, or if you're just a big Dragon Quest fan, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Just like the video, because yes, this is going to be a very long LP. This ain't no speed run, son. I'm going to try and go through everything that I can, including side quests, and there is post game as well. So I do intend to do that as well. All right, so. Yeah, so when we get into in-game cutscenes, like when there is like voice acting in this, so when that happens, I'm gonna be mostly quiet, at least try to. Sometimes I may like mention some things, but I'm gonna try and keep quiet. But when it's just like normal text dialogue, I will talk, and you may possibly get some terrible voice acting. So look forward to, or not look forward to. So please select a log. I can override this. This will require overwriting. Yep, that's fine. As you can see there, my star has basically indicated that I've already done this game. So this is mainly going to be the intro. So you're expecting me a lot to be like, I'll be quiet a lot for this intro. And then we'll obviously get into it when things calm down. But I can't wait! Oh! I just want to let you know that I'll also be doing like trying to get all the bestiary, which basically is like your monster book. So I will try and complete that if I can fully as well. I may try and get every treasure chest. Maybe. So yeah, this is a big one, guy. Guys. I love this game. So you know, if you're interested to see what I can get and everything, and there's also like a recipe book, so I might try and get all of that. I'm gonna try and go for everything that I possibly can. So yeah, whew, this is a long one, guys. So here we go. Oh hey, what a cute little mouse with Mohican hair. I really like this mouse. What is going on? Oh. Oh man, the music. I like. How can I forget the music? The music is phenomenal in this game. Oh, oh, I love it. Oh, there's so much I love about this game. I'm sure there are things that you think I don't like, but I love the personality. I love the characters. He's one of the characters right here. Oh, he's great. He's great. Don't do that to the poor little mouse. That's our pet mouse, by the way. Aw, so adorable. And there's the hero.
Oi, Gov! It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov!
You do actually have to press the X button to get up. So apparently we're called the Gov, even though I clearly named my name Jay. They're just giving you the controls. So what threw me off immediately, I'm so used to like either like the start button or like triangle or something, like opening the menu. But actually, well, I can't actually do that right now. But what normally happens is start button is actually talk to your companions. So you basically go up and your companions will just be standing there, whoever's in your party, and you can talk to them. And they'll sometimes like tell you like where you need to go if you're lost. Like sometimes they'll say, perhaps we should go here, or perhaps we should go there, or we better follow him before he gets away. I heard he's going up this way, so let's go there. Or sometimes I'll just have random conversations, and they'll talk to each other. Sometimes, like, someone will insult someone, and they'll be like, excuse me, I'm standing right here. So it's kind of funny. It's basically party interaction. Triangle doesn't really do anything. Circle opens up the menu, which took me a while to get noticed. Now I apologize if I'm yelling. I'm kind of hyped. I'm so happy. So here's the main character. Here's the hero. And yes, he is a silent protagonist. I think almost every character in Dragon Quest is like a silent protagonist type of thing. I know in Dragon Quest Heroes, technically you can choose to be the guy or the girl. So they both talk in Dragon Quest Heroes. But I mean, that's more of like a Dynasty Warriors type of thing, and I've yet to play Dragon Quest Heroes 2. I want to. I need to get it at some point. I want to get it because I enjoy Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Heroes. I haven't played Dragon Quest Heroes 2. But yeah, this is the first Dragon Quest game I had, mainly because in the UK we didn't have like the other Dragon Quest games. They weren't over here, at least until like the 3DS came along, if I remember correctly, and then they started to release on the eShop. So we were pretty much just given this game, and so I guess I'm kind of spoiled in that sense. You're gonna see me break a lot of vases and other stuff, to look for treasure, because there's all sorts you can do in this game. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I think we try to leave, right? Okay, no, never mind. I have to speak to our mate right here.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, do I? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Appreciative there, Yangus. And yes, his name's Yangus. I mean, I don't think it's much of a spoiler really, because it said his name there.
You're not referring to me.
Oh, you old codger! And that is Trode, as we know him.
A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ah.
See, I love the dialogue. I just love these two specifically. Might be like my favorite characters. I'm not kidding. These two interactions are amazing. And obviously, there's like no swearing, but they try to imply that hey, they're insulting each other and stuff. I just love the interactions between these two.
Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Oh no, slimes!
Oh, here comes trouble.
Oh, I skipped that line. It just says, here comes trouble. I love just the emotion on this character. Like, you can tell when he's serious, you can tell when he's upset, you can tell when he's shocked. So they do a pretty good job of making him pretty, you know, animated in terms, because he doesn't talk. So the last thing I want is like a static robotic type of character, because there are some characters that kind of like that. I would arguably say Cloud's kind of like that, although I do still like Cloud in Final Fantasy VII, but you know what I mean, just kind of very stern, very down, just not really showing much emotion really. But I do like this character. As some people call him a bit of a goofball, but alright, so here comes the battle system. Now, this is turn-based, and I know some people don't like turn-based, like I know Jamie doesn't really like turn-based. To be fair, this is like one of the first RPGs that I played, to be fair. I mean, I played like Digimon, and that was about it. Well, no, I tried Final Fantasy VII, but I didn't get very far in it. So I have played some RPGs before them. This is the one where I really like sunk my teeth into, you know, and I really like the turn-based, honestly. I love the animations, love the attacks, techniques, everything. But there's quite a few things we can do. We can fight, but we can't flee because this is a scripted battle. Intimidate, which I think was quite funny. You can actually, it's kind of like the opposite of flee. Instead of you running away, you have to try and get them to run away. You basically do like a scary face. You know, to try and scare them. And it's funny when the hero does it, because obviously he has no voice, so you just hear like a little sound indicator that he's like meant to be like screaming or yelling. The other characters will have voices, so they all yell, you know, like Yangas will be like, "Get lost" or something, and you know, it's just funny. So if we go into, and we go to tactics, so you can like choose how you want things to be done. Like you can make it automatic, so that like your characters will just kind of fight their own way. You know, prioritize magic, things like that. I like to do everything manually myself, so so we go into fight, and we got normal attack, abilities, which we pretty much have nothing yet. Abilities, basically like ability skills type thing, you know, mainly to do with like your weapons and whatnot. Mainly, not all the time. Spells, well, you know, magic spells, healing spells, offensive spells, things like that. We've got your items. Psych up! I'll get into that, but we're not going to do that yet. And defense up. So we're just going to attack. Slimes are, if you're new to like the Dragon Quest series, slimes are pretty much like your standard, you know, easy enemies. Like they're like the first enemies in the game, so they're the weakest. But there are lots of variants of slimes in this game, like loads. I mean, granted, they're like that in the series, but this is the first game, so you know, I saw a lot of slimes in this. I was like, oh, okay. And there we go. Really simple. Oh, and we get a herb. Yeah, they drop lots of herbs. They do, the slimes.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter? Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Trode, you're talking to an horse.
Hey, the horse princess is back.
Oh, thanks for that, Yangas.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
That's kind of foreshadowing. Yeah, there are stronger enemies at night, so... But here we go, here comes the opening bit. And my god, just listen to this.
Yes, here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dolmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dolmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dolmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
I suppose I have a choice. I like how the first option is no. He'll be a right dick.
Spirit, I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
So, we will get backstory on the main character and what's going on. So, we've got Trode, we've got the princess. You can probably gather that he's the king. I'm not sure if that's much of a spoiler, but yeah, he doesn't look like much. He kind of looks like a toad more than you know, a king. But you know, toad. They kind of make that pun, Aussie. I think if you walk off, Yangus will follow you, and he's like your other party member. There's backstory of him as well. There's backstory of everyone. Like I said, there's lots of personality in this game, and that's like I like what they did with it. But yes, as they pretty much implied, these two are cursed. This is apparently a princess, and this is apparently a king. And we are one of the many gods of the kingdom, but we survived. And yes, they will explain why we survived. We're special, we'll say that. So if I walk off, yeah, Yangus will... So, oi, Gov!
You weren't thinking of going without me, I hope. I'm the best there is when it comes to looking for people. It's the resistance, as they say.
Sure, the character doesn't react anyway, so... And they're just showing us how to save our progress. So, how Dragon Quest series works, I think it's pretty much like that for most of them. Like, the games that I've played, are pretty much all the same. You go to, like, a church, essentially, and you have to confess. I kind of like it, it's very clever. You confess your sins, and there's like, let me record your sins, your confession, into the memory card. And I'm like, oh, okay. When you get like a wing icon here, normally they sell items, but I don't think this guy sells anything. Some people don't. It's a little misleading. Like sometimes you just talk to people, because pretty much every NPC has got something to say. So if you like a game where you can just, you know, chat to everyone, I think this guy's the one who sells stuff, right? Yeah, but I can't get anything right now. Or can I? No, okay, I can. I'm not sure if like plot was going to screw me over. Yeah, there's Yangus. There he's coming. Of course, we're starting with level 1, and we've got like our basic equipment. So basically, like healing items are herbs. For the most part, we do like learn healing spells, stuff. Chimera Wing basically lets us zoom, so we can. No, I don't want to do that. It makes us teleport to places that we've already been to, so that's kind of cool. Fast travel, really good. You actually learn fast travel early on when you level up as a move, literally called Zoom. So that's cool. I think if you talk to this guy, because there's a reason for it, and you'll find out why. You'll never guess what. A horse-drawn wagon just passed by here, and there was a monster on it. Wait a minute, you're the people that came in with it. So you're with the monster. And he just runs away. It's hilarious. And like if you like leave the area and then come back, he comes back again and you talk to him and it's just like the same conversation. He just runs away every time. It's like, come on. And yes, he is referring to Trode, because obviously that's not what he looks like, or at least as far as we know. He's been cursed. But yeah, looks like he have a bit of a problem and people thinking he's a monster. He's like, give me a plot thing, maybe. So, if I remember correctly, I think we have to go into the pub. Normally, when they say you want to look for information, it's normally the pub. And yes, there is a pub, but you can't drink. It's normally for information. We've also got the weapons here. You've got the weapons here. You've got the armory. Here's the church. I suppose I could show you this off actually. It's one of the churches in like the town village, kingdom. There's like lots of kingdoms in this world of Dragon Quest. It's pretty big. We haven't got the map yet, but we will get like a world map. It's a pretty big world. It's a pretty big world, that's for sure. So you got the nun there. Do I have to speak to the nun? I think I do. Normally there's like a priest, but I think like because it's at night, he's like hiding in the other room. So I guess he's like, oh, he's done for the night. But I think you speak to the nun instead. Yeah. And she'll say, how can I help you? And there's different options. You don't just save. Divination, if I remember correctly, tells you how much experience you need to level up. So that's kind of useful. It's like, oh, how much, how many more slimes do I need to grind? If they give you like 2 experience or 1 experience or whatever. I'm not sure if we can check. I think we can check. I think we already got the bestiary folder, I think. Resurrection, yes, you can resurrect people. This is pretty much how you bring back people. And you have to do this. It's not one of those RPGs where like if they die in a battle and then after the battle they come back with 1 HP. I know like some RPGs do that and you can just heal them. But no, you have to actually resurrect them and it costs money, but you can do it because it's all the holy church and stuff and I guess the power of the god. But this is pretty much like Dragon Quest games, so that's how you do it. Purification. You can actually get cursed. There are cursed items like weapons, shields and whatnot, and accessories. And there's normally like a really good thing, like, oh hey, they really boost your defense, or they protect you from all magic spells, so they'd hardly do like any damage or something. But you can't take it off, and the only way to take it off is to use something that purifies. Like you use items, or you can come here and now purify the item, which basically normally means that the item will then be able to be removed, but you can't wear it. Like the only way to wear it is you put it on, you can't take it off. So, and I don't really use curse items, but you can use them to make new items, so that's also a thing. I actually can't remember what benediction does, so I need to know. From who do I wish? Oh no, this is the curse. Wait. What's purification then? What's that wrong? Oh, it's poison. Oh, okay, never mind. I got that mixed up then. I thought purification would have been the one to like purify someone's darkness. Oh well, I got those 2 mixed up. Okay, so one's for poison. I thought I got it right. Never mind. I just want to go back. I like how she mentions like if you're not poisoned or cursed, it's like, oh, you must be a lost sheep. You're both okay. Like if you try to resurrect someone, just like, well, I would try to resurrect this person, but they are very much alive. Or resurrect them anyway. But he's alive. He doesn't look alive to me. So I'm going to be doing a lot of exploring in houses and just going in people's homes because they don't care. Although I do think, if I remember correctly, if you speak to some people, they will say, "Did you just go into anyone's homes?" like how would you feel if I went inside your home? Or maybe you should lock the doors. Sometimes some houses are locked, like at night, and other times they're just open all day long. So, I mean, hey, what's up? Are you one of the congregation, my child? Oh, you're new in town, and you say you're looking for someone? What? Master Rylos? Oh, almighty goddess, help these poor souls. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but you must leave this town immediately. Believe me, it is for your own good. If you say so. But unfortunately, we've got a mission to do. Can I? Because you can interact with books, you can read books. Yeah, here we go. If you've got nothing that you can read, the main character will just kind of like put his hand across the books, I guess, like trying to see if there's anything to read, but there isn't anything to read. But if you can, he'll just pick up a random book. And yeah, sometimes you'll find something interesting. Sometimes they'll give you like kind of like tips or like hints to the story and things like that, just like information and whatnot. They talk about information, like here I believe they're talking about a great sage of this town. They talk about the descendants and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty big in this game about sages, I'll say that. Speaking of like sages and stuff, I mean, other Dragon Quest games you have like categories. If I just go into the menu, you don't have categories in this game. Well, it's more like set. What I mean by categories is that, would I call it categories? There is a word for it, but I can't remember. There's probably a better word for it, but basically you have like a type. Like you can be like a warrior or a mage or something, and like in other Dragon Quest games you can actually change your category. That's what I want to call it, I guess, or your status, your the type that you are. So you can like become a mage if you're a warrior or something like that, or an archer or something, or a thief and whatnot. You can't do that in this game. Every character is a specific, like has a specific category. Like the hero is mainly the warrior hero who's like courageous and stuff. Yangus is just like the heavy hard hitter, so he has like clubs and axes and stuff, whereas the hero has like swords, spears, and randomly a boomerang. But yeah, he has a boomerang. It's kind of find it cool that you can use a boomerang as a weapon, so that's kind of cool. But Yangus is like uses like big weapons like axes, scythes, which is kind of cool, and clubs. But you can fight fisticuffs, which I don't really do, but there are some moves for certain characters that are actually quite useful for fisticuffs, which you can learn. And so yeah, they've each got their like personality / abilities that kind of represent them and stuff. Like I say, you've got the courageous character. Yanga's more of like the friendly character. Like he doesn't look like it. Like he says he's a bit of a looker. Like people probably think he's quite dodgy. And we'll get backstory on him. I don't think I can open this yet, right? Lock chest? Yeah, it is. I'm just going to come up here, because if I remember correctly, there is something up here, but I don't think it appears until later on. Until we've like advanced the story, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's not here yet, but we're like up on the, like a bell. On the bell of the church. And yes, there is a night, like I say, there is a night in system, because like I say, you can go out at night, and the enemies are stronger. Well, they are different as well, so I'll be trying to, you know, get everyone on the bestiary as much as I can. I'll try and show off as many like monsters as I can, but you know, I'll probably do most of them off camera because, you know, it's an RPG. It's going to be a lot to do. So anything in this phase? Yeah, let me just destroy this for you. Oh, thank you. I'll take your herb. Why is there a herb in this pot? I don't know. I understand if it's maybe like a flower pot, I suppose, maybe. But yeah. All right, let's get out of here. I think I've faffed about long enough. This is quite a long part already, because this is like the intro, so I do apologize. I kinda want to end it here because it's quite long. Yeah, I think I will. The next part will be more story as well, and it might not be as long because I do like to grind, because we would have to fight a boss like quite early on. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly save. So that'll be it for the first part. I do apologize. I mean, it's an RPG. It's to be expected. You know, and if I faff about looking for things, that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen. But man, I love the graphics in this game. Can I just say before we end off? You may have noticed, it said like character design, the monster design by Akira Toriyama. Now, in case you don't know who that is, he is known for a lot of like mangas, but his most popular one is Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Z. I'm sure like at least one of you have at least heard of it, even if you're not like a fan. You've heard like the Dragon Ball series. I mean, it's still going right now. You've got the new anime Dragon Ball Super, and you've also got like a new game, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, coming out, which looks amazing, by the way. And I'll get into my history with Dragon Ball, and like, well, not like the whole thing, but it will lead to essentially why I played this game actually. So. And she will ask and she'll say, do you want to continue adventure? And I mean, I do, but we'll be doing that in the next part. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, like I said, once again, please give the video a like. It really does help and show your support. And subscribe for more RPGs and some more Dragon Quest, because I might do some more Dragon Quest games in the future. But Dragon Quest VIII is my favourite, so I definitely wanted to get to this. So I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, hopefully you'll stick around, guys, because whew, it's going to be a long one. It's definitely going to be a long one, so strap in, boys, because we got a long one. We got a long game to get through, but it's going to be a lot of fun, at least I hope. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.